Hey, 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 ladies and gentlemen, this is Leon Hamilton from the networkgoldstandard.com, and I'm bringing you a tutorial, inter-VLAN connections via router on a stick, and it's going to be fun. If you don't know what VLANs are, Google it, go to YouTube, watch a video with someone describing what a VLAN is if you don't know, and then you can come back to my video. I probably should have did a VLAN video before this, sooner than later, but I like router on a stick, and that's where I want to start. Maybe I'll make a video later on VLANs, but we're going to jump into some intermediate stuff. So, like I said, we're dealing with router on a stick, inter-VLAN routing via router on a stick. And as you can see, I've got my client set up. I've already given them IPs and default gateways. I set all that up before I started the video because I don't want you to fall asleep. That's not what my videos are about. And the reason why I'm talking like this is to keep you excited. It's like a game show host, huh? So, at any rate, so the information here that I'm circling with my mouse is what we're going to be doing, okay? And just to show you that we do not have any connectivity, let's ping, okay? 192.168.10. Nope, we're not going to do that. 20.100. Okay, we're going to be pinging from here to here. As you can see, there's no connectivity. I'm not pulling any sleeves right now. You're going to see everything. There's nothing up my sleeve. So, not connected. So we're going to make them connected. First thing we're going to do is we're going to our switch here, and we're going to go into the CLI. We're going to go into enable mode, and then we're going to go into configuration mode, and we are going to create some VLANs, okay? So we're going to do VLAN 10 name, oops, name VLAN 10, and from here we're not going to have to back out. But I will do some shortcuts here to make things go a little bit faster. And if you're in a work environment, don't do this. Take your time, because you don't want to mess up. You don't. So, do that. Okay. Right there. So we're good to go. So let's exit out of this. And what we're going to do is we want to verify some things. So we're going to show VLAN, okay? There are ports and there are VLANs right there. All right. So we're going to press the space bar to go all the way down. You can press enter to go line by line, but we're going to press space bar. It's a lot faster and more convenient. So our next step, we're going to give VLANs IPs, okay? So let's get right into it. So from configuration mode, we are going to enter in these commands. VLAN 10. All right. And then we're up and going, and we're going to give it an IP address of 192.168.10.2 with a CIDR 24, which is 255.255.255.0. All right, so that's pretty cool. So now we're going to move on to the next line. Again, I'm going to take some shortcuts here. Don't do this in a work environment. I cannot stress that enough. Take your freaking time. You get paid by the hour, right? All right. Okay, so then we'll go to our next one here. All right. All right. Exit out of this, and then we will exit out of this. Copy, run, start. I do this out of habit, but if you're taking the test and in the simulations, you won't be able to do your do right. So just so you know that, just a little bit of a hint there. So let's go to our next thing. Ports to VLANs, all right? So we're going to go back into configuration mode. Okay, and then we're going to enter in the following commands. FA0/2, and as you can see, I'm going to be doing 02, 03, and 04, okay? So here we're going to enter in switch port, mode, access, okay? And then we're going to enter in switch port, access, VLAN, 10, okay? And we're going to do this again for the others. 3, okay, okay, 20, okay. Then we're going to do 0, 4, okay. All right. All right, we're good to go. Exit. And what do we enter in? Copy, run, start. Creating good habits here. All right, so now we're going to start with a portion of our trunking here. We're going to go back to configuration mode. All right, and we're going to enter in the following commands. 0/1. All right, switch port. Mode. And what is it going to be? You can guess it. Trunk. All right, so then we're going to enter another switch port command. Switch port trunk allowed VLAN. I like to do, for this situation, we're just going to do 1 through 1005. All right, so we're good to go. Okay, exit. There are other commands to do what I'm doing right here with this copy run, but this is just what we're going to do today, okay? So, our very next step, we're actually going to be going to the router. We're going to finish off this trunking situation. So let's go into the CLI of the router. Okay, and then we're going to go to configuration mode, and we're going to enter in these commands. This is going to make our port active here. So the no shut command will do that for us. We're up and going on that end. So the next, we want to do some encapsulation for our sub interfaces. So let's go ahead and do that. FA01 dot 10, okay? And then we're going to encapsulate that, encap, with the .1Q protocol, okay? And there we go. And then we want to give it IP address for the default gateway. All right. 192.168.10.1. And then we're going to go ahead and put the CIDR 24, which is 255.255.255.0. All right. So we don't have to back out of this. We can just keep the momentum going here. So, like I said, in a work situation, do not try to go super fast like this because you will mess up. And I have before. Not in a work situation, but on these videos. So, encapsulation 20, then we want to do the IP address for the default gateway being 20.1, okay? All right, and then we want to do our very last one, which is .30, okay? And we want to encapsulate that. Okay, then we want to give it an IP, which is very simple for the default gateway here. All right, so we did all the stuff we needed to do, okay? So let's exit out of this. All right, copy, run, start. And if you have a different way of doing this, or even a better way, please leave a comment. Not just for me to correct some things, but for other people to learn a different way, or maybe even the correct way, who knows? No. So we saved our work here, so here's the moment of truth. Let's see if we can communicate, okay? You can use the envelopes over here, but I don't want to do that. I want to go in here and do this, because that way you saw what our results were before, and now we'll show our results afterwards, okay? Might not work initially, but then it'll kick in. It'll recognize it. See what happens. Timeout, and then connectivity. So let's just double check. I like to double check my work. As you can see, I love it. All right. So now we have connectivity with our neighbor here. Let's go from 20 to 30. Let's do that. Let's be a tad bit thorough. Just a little bit. Okay. 100. All right, they're getting used to each other. They're meeting. They're saying hi. Hello. And there it goes. So we have connectivity across the board, and that is what we're talking about. We just did router on a stick, which is an awesome thing to know. You might have to do this in an interview, or you might have to explain it. Who knows? I don't know. But it's a good thing to know. Interconnected VLANs via router on a stick. That was the presentation. I hope I didn't go too fast. I hope I didn't go too slow. I hope you learned something. And leave a comment below and keep following me either on YouTube or LinkedIn, or don't follow me at all. But hopefully you learned something. That's the most important thing. So my name is Leon Hamilton from the networkgoldstandard.com, and see you later.